We are at the Daytona International Speedway for the first race of Season 3 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. The number 3 of Dale Guthrie will lead us to the green flag. Start beside him is the number 0 of Brockbeard. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. All 40 cars are here. In Season 1, the preseason 1, DHPK won this race. And in Season 1, Josh Barker won this race. And in Season 2, Eli Bright won that race. None of the drivers are here. Around this 2.5 mile track, 20 laps is the scheduled distance for today's race. Of course, it could be extended by way of the green-white checkered rule. We got a lot of veterans and rookies here today. You got Brockbeard making his ARCA debut, Blaze Zebratar making his SCRL sanctioned debut. We got Alexander Rowe, we got Chris Kyle, Shuttle making his return to this league. We got Colin Jobber, Greg Torres, Tim Randolph. We got brand new drivers like Grace Takayama, Becky Dent, Ariana McShane, Pretty Shaw, Nathan Ortman making his ARCA debut, Sebastian Kukalon, Matthew Logan, Greg Mason, Alex Jones, Dale Guthrie, and his first career start won his first career pole. So hopefully his speed weeks here at Daytona will be very good. Try and follow it up with a win. And now, for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start engines.
The field is rolling off. It's a clear day here in Daytona. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems, which is always a good thing. We want to see a clean start. Oriana Dent in the unsponsored 67 Ford for Kimmel Racing will be starting in the final spot. You see the rest of the drivers getting up to speed. See Jack Legacy in a 23 car. He was involved in the most controversial race moment. We're at Iowa in Season 2. His car failed post-race inspection. He was able to keep the win, but he was fined 100 points. Dale Guthrie in the number 3 car will have the honor of leading us to the green here at Daytona. You see Brockbeard in the 0 car making his ARCA debut. He competed in the NASCAR Legends Series. Of course, he is the owner of Last Car. He details who finishes last in every single NASCAR race, whether it's the Monster Energy Cup Series, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Of course, you can always follow him by going to his blog, lastcar.info. We are honored to have Brockbeard back to compete in this series, and hopefully he can have a good season. Trey Wright in number 34, unsponsored Chevrolet. In the 67, Oriana Dent, unsponsored Ford, Jack Legacy, Randy Ward, Ray Dent Jr. A lot of brand new faces trying to make a name for themselves here in the ARCA's highest division. Pace car will pull in. Pull them belts tight one more time. We are racing 20 laps here for the 4th time here in the ARCA Series. We are racing at Daytona. Green flag is out. Dale Guthrie with a good jump. Brockbeard, see if he has enough room to get down in front of Blaze Zebratar, the rookie. As he head off into turn number 1. Dale Guthrie drops down to block. Off into turn number 2. Still side by side for second between Blaze and Brockbeard. Down the back stretch. See Greg Mason in the 92 pushing Blaze. Still side by side for second. Blaze trying to cut down in front of. Nope. The 3 will maintain his race lead. As he come off the final turn and his very first start, Dale Guthrie will lead his very first lap here in SCRL competition. So that'll be 5 bonus points for the 3 car. You get 5 bonus points for every single lap you lead, as well as an additional 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. Off into turn number 2 once again. Still double file for most of the drivers. You see everybody spread out, trying to get as many spots as they can. The low lane up, you see the car making a 3 wide. That's Colin Dryberg in the 6. Now we're getting some 3 wide action between Anthony Logan and the 29 of Ray Jones. Battle for the race lead. Here comes the 52 car. Blazy Bertar makes a move on Dale Guthrie, and he will lead a lap. Gain 5 bonus points for Blaze's season. Greg Mason on the inside, being pushed by Sebastian Kukulon in the 19. Number 4 of Randy Ward also joined the party. And the number 90 of Max Anderson. Max Anderson is the only driver that has won in this series, won at Lakewood in Season 2. Of course, we'll go to the dirt track one time this season. That'll be at the Coyne Fairgrounds. You see Sebastian Kukulon going for second place, making his ARCA debut. A lot of drivers making their ARCA debut this season. Of course, all former champions are not back for this season. Well, actually they are. Brian Fox and Sebastian Torres are. Those drivers trying to win a second ARCA championship. As Greg Mason leads the lap, he'll get 5 bonus points for his championship. Last is Priya McShane in the 43 lookalike for the Petties, of course. Greg Mason maintains his race lead. We have yet to have a caution, which is pretty amazing considering these ARCA cars. They always get bad images. You see the 62 car of Alexander Rowe making a move for second place. Alexander Rowe has yet to score a win here in the ARCA division. Moved up to second place. And Greg Mason will lead yet another lap. Sebastian Kukulon wants to go for second once again. Trying to make a name for himself in his ARCA debut. Of course, everyone wants to win at Daytona, so everybody's going all out. You see Bullet Alston being pushed by Colin Dryberg. Dryberg has moved his way up. Bullet Alston, a brother to Simon Alston, who is also in this field. You see Tim Randolph in the 16 car, won the closest race in ARCA Series history at Kentucky. As Greg Mason leads yet another lap, Bull Alston go for second place. Five laps have been completed. We got 15 laps to go. It'll be 14 next time by. You see Brockbeard way up high. Not a good start for Brockbeard for this season yet. Long way to go in this race. You see Colin Dryberg making a move. Dryberg has never won here in the ARCA division, although his son has. David Dryberg won at Texas in Season 1. Of course, we haven't seen much of David Dryberg in the past few years. Colin has mostly been racing. But he's currently moved his way up to second place. Well, we got a car that's... Oh, that was Mitchell Collins is going slow for some reason. He had a problem. He moved down the track. There he is. Something mechanical or a tire has failed or something's wrong with that 22 car as he will limp back around. And you see the 99 car, Grace Takayama, going 3 wide to Tim Randolph and Colin Dryberg. Grace Takayama making his SCRL sanctioned debut, driving for the Rollo brothers and that famous unsponsored number 99 Ford. 3 wide for third, Tim Randolph, Joe Jefferson. Greg Mason leads yet another lap. And you see Mitchell Collins slowly making his way back to the pit lane. We'll see if that car can get back rolling. He's hoping and praying for a caution. That's the only way he'll be prevented from going a lap down. You see Joe Jefferson in the 25 car making a move for second over Grace Takayama. You see Brian Fox with a special paint scheme driving for Hilton Motorsports. Of course, James Hilton. Joe Jefferson has moved into second place. Joe has won a race at Charlotte in Season 1. So he has passed ARCA experience. You see Blaze Ebertar has moved his way back up into the top 5, being pushed by Randy Ward in the 4 car. Some of these drivers might just be playing a game of who can go up the pack the fastest. You never know if you might need that later on in the race. You see Blaze going for second place in the unsponsored 52 Chevrolet. He's got some slight sponsorship by Curb Records on the side of the car. Tried to win in his Daytona debut. But they're all chasing Greg Mason, who has maintained his race lead over the past few laps. Of course, Dale Guthrie won the pole, the rookie. And now Greg Mason, another rookie, trying to win in his ARCA debut. We got a lot of rookies trying to make a name for themselves. And you see Mitchell Collins back out on track. He is a lap down. Randy Ward going for second place in the number 4 Chevrolet. Going to be helped by Jay Jefferson in the 55 car driving for Venturini Motorsports. Of course, Jay, the brother to Jeff. Jay has not found victory. He won at Talladega, so Jay does have past super speedway experiences here in the ARCA division. As we are past the halfway mark, 9 laps to go next time by. We have gone caution free. We've had one car have problems. That was Mitchell Collins, most likely a tire problem. Drivers going 3 wide back there, but it's all happening behind Greg Mason, who drops to the low lane, leaves Randy Ward out to dry. Here comes Jay Jefferson for second. Let's see, let's go on board. The fastest lap is Shuttle right now. He's way back in the 30th spot. Just goes to show you the fastest car does not always win the race. Making his return to this series. Glad to have him back. See Mitchell Collins about to be lapped once again. We'll see if lap traffic gets in the way. See Brian Fox on the inside line being pushed by Brock Beard. Here comes Blaze and Jay Jefferson for the race lead. Looks like Blaze will get it. He's on the preferred line. Being pushed by Brian Fox. Brian Fox, of course, our Season 1 champion, our winner of Watkins Glen. It was his lone victory that led him to the championship. So, Brian Fox, only one-time race winner. You see Brock Beard has worked his way back up into the top 5 as Blaze dives down and blocks Brock from going past him. The front 3 drivers, Blaze Ebertar, Brock Beard, and Sebastian Kukalon, all making their ARCA Series debut. We're just about to catch lap traffic. We'll see where these drivers go. High-low in the middle looks like the... getting stuck behind Mitchell Collins. Looks like the low lane. And this will stack up everybody. This is going to hurt a lot of drivers' chances of winning, like Brian Fox, Brock Beard. Man, you just hate it when lap traffic ruins everything. He's still slowing up some drivers. Brock Beard, Trey Wright. Oh, he almost got turned by the 69 car. Yeah, you just got to hate it for these drivers. Back up front, Blaze Ebertar continues to hold the race lead over Sebastian Kukalon. You see Matthew Logan being pushed by Max Anderson and Chris Kyle. We got a 4-car breakaway. That should be 5-car breakaway. And Mitchell Collins still blocking drivers. He needs to get out of the way as Trey Wright moves around the slow car. Battle for second. Here comes Matthew Logan under Sebastian Kukalon. Chris Kyle pushing the 40 car into second place, as we will have 5 laps to go this time by. Of course, Chris Kyle, known for his own league, the NR Leagues, has yet to score a win here in the ARCA division. Trying to turn that around today. You see Matthew Logan trying to go for a lead in his Dodge. Blaze will lead that lap. But Matthew Logan and the unsponsored 40 Dodge. Whoa, we got 3 wide action back here. Still stuck behind Mitchell Collins, as finally Brian Fox is able to move past him. It's going to hurt his chances at a good finish. The only way these drivers can gain any spots is if there is a caution. We will have 4 laps to go. Max Anderson passing Blaze Ebertar. Blaze is going to go from first to most likely 8th. As you see, Truttle is on the tail end of this little racing line. 4 to go here at Daytona. Matthew Logan has a very tough challenger behind him in Chris Kyle, the master at Bristol here in this league. But we will not be going to Bristol here in the ARCA division. You see Sebastian Kukalon, Anthony Logan, Truttle, and Blaze has fallen back to the 7th spot. You see Max Anderson making a move. He doesn't want to wait. A former winner at Lakewood Speedway, which is a track we will not be returning here in Season 3. And you see some drivers still getting stuck behind Mitchell Collins, but everybody has almost gotten out of the way. Drivers fanning out, trying to get as many spots as they can, swerving and driving. 3 laps to go. Of course, if a caution comes out, we will go green, white, checkered. Matthew Logan trying to make history, win in his ARCA debut here at Daytona. See Greg Torres making a move on Anthony Logan. Greg Torres has not won a race here in the ARCA division. Trying to get one here today. Trying to go for second now around Max Anderson. 2 laps to go. And in turn number 1, Max Anderson pulling away just a little bit. Don't want to get too big of a lead or they'll just get in the draft and pull you back to him. Chris Kyle trying to go for second. Being pushed by Blaze Ebertar. Blaze going for second, making it a 3 wide once again, just like he did with Greg Mason and Jay Jefferson. He desperately wants to get that first win in his ARCA debut. Off the final turn. White flag, 1 lap to go. Looks like we will not have a caution here today. Can Matthew Logan make it back? He's got a full pack of about 10 cars behind him trying to prevent him from winning. Into turn number 2, Blaze trying to close in. Sebastian Kukalon trying to pull up into the leader's draft. When do you make your move? Do you make it on the backstretch or do you make it in turn 3 or turn 4? Blaze is right there, right on the back bumper. He's not making a move. No, he does now. Matthew Logan blocks, though. Great move by the 40 car. Into the final turn. Jockeying and jiving for position. I don't think it's going to be enough. Off the final turn, Matthew Logan in his debut wins here at Daytona. Rest of the field crossing the start-finish line. And we completed that race caution-free. How about that by these ARCA drivers? And he did it. The rookie, Matthew Logan, with his first win. Here are your race results. Matthew Logan scores the win. Second, Blaze Zibertar. Third, Sebastian Kukalon. Fourth, Ray Dent Jr. Fifth, Chris Kyle. Sixth, Alex Jones. Seventh, Marcus Sasachi. Eighth, Anthony Logan. Ninth, Treadle. And 10th was Trey Wright. What a race that was, and we did that caution-free. That is very rare here in the ARCA series, considering it at Daytona. Rest of your race results. We had 39 drivers finish the race on the lead lap. We had one driver finish 2 laps down. That was Mitchell Collins due to a flat tire. Well, that completes the first race here of Season 3 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. We'll take you to victory lane for the very first time in his career with the number 40 car of Matthew Logan. Here are the point standings after the first race of the season at Daytona. Matthew Logan and Blaze Zibertar are both tied with 230 points, but Matthew Logan wins the tiebreaker by having, of course, 1 win. So Matthew Logan is our points leader. Third is Sebastian Kukalon, 15 points behind. Fourth is Ray Dent, 20 points behind. And fifth is Chris Kyle, 25 points behind. Sixth is Alex Jones. Seventh, Marcus Sasachi. Eighth, Anthony Logan. Ninth, Treadle. And 10th is Trey Wright. 11th is Pretty Shaw. 12th, Max Anderson. 13, Greg Torres. 14, Brock Beard. 15th, Nathan Ordman. 16th, Brian Fox. 17th, Joe Jefferson. 18th, Riley Spurley 2. 19th, Ray Jones. And 20th is Sebastian Torres. 21st is Dale Guthrie. 22nd is Priya McShane. 23rd, Jimmy Fox. 24th, Jack Legacy. 25th, Jay Jefferson. 26th, Arena McShane. 27th, Ricky Logan. 28th, Tom Smith. 29th, Simon Oskin. And 30th is Alexander Rowe. 31st, Tim Randolph. 32nd, Colin Dryberg. 33rd, Grace Takayama. 34th, Orient Trent. 35th, Bullet Oskin. 36th is Tony Newman. 37th, Becky Dent. 38th, Greg Mason. 39th, Randy Ward. And last in points is Mitchell Collins. That is your point standings after the first race of the season at Daytona. We will next see you for race number 2 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.